Hey guys, so here is a quick unboxing video of the Steinberg Recording Bundle, which is your UR22C. So it has an audio interface in it and a microphone and an XLR cable, along with a pair of headphones, um, and all the necessary accessories that you would need to install the microphone and hook it up with the audio interface and get going with your recordings. It's Steinberg. Um, no better name for that. So, it's one among the most trusted brands for professional audio recording, mixing, editing, and mastering applications. Um, Surprisingly, I found it to be affordable at its price range, so I bought it for just a little over 20,000 rupees on Amazon. Um, and this is the latest model of the interface, which um, hosts a USB-C connectivity. Um, so yeah, let's get going with the unboxing. Uh, do watch another video that I've posted about the unboxing of JBL Nano K5 studio reference monitors, which I'm going to be pairing with this particular setup as part of my home recording studio setup. There we go. I'm going to keep this carton box aside for now. So that's your 22C recording bundle. As I said, the seal, the tape seal on this says Yamaha. I just love the combination Steinberg and Yamaha. I think they make a great pair. Right, so this is the recording pack, the contents. This is the other side of the box. Is it sealed? Company sealed? Well, I don't know. I don't see any seal because this looks, just flip it open. There are no seals. So let us get going with this one now. Okay, cool. So we have another covering carton to begin with. A pretty hefty booklet. I will need some time for this. Oh yeah, I do see the Cubase license information at the bottom, which my fingers are covering. Sorry, I can't share that with you yet. All right, and what is this? Okay, this is the mic holder. Pretty heavy, fully made of metal. Expected great quality, and it is of great quality. It's pretty heavy, guys, pretty heavy. Completely made of metal. Feels damn good working with it. The rotary dials for just excellent. There's a slight wiggle though. You can hear the noise. Hope that doesn't vibrate on low frequencies in the control room. Okay, so I'm going to keep this aside for now. What else we have in the box? We have the XLR to XLR cable. Again, let me quick check on the quality. All right. Nothing special, but definitely not cheap either. There is no information printed on it. It says low noise microphone cable. That's it. There's no information given on the impedance, resistance, or anything of that sort. It's not, definitely not gold plated. Just, it should be good enough for the condenser mic. This comes along with the unit here. I'm going to keep this aside as well. And then we have the USB-C type to USB 3 USB-A type connector. Yeah, again, not too much to boast about the quality of uh, the connector itself. It's pretty standard. Yeah, but I think the length of the USB-C connector plays a major role in giving it a longer life. Mostly we have seen the USB-C connectors to be something like this, about this much, which means the cable will start right after that, and that means there is more scope of wiggle, and that could actually damage the male type connector as well as the female type connector when there's too much of wiggle in that. So this length actually ensures a more sturdier connection between the connecting points. So I like this one. That's good. And this is pretty standard. I mean, nothing much about the USB A type connector. Keeping this aside now, let's address the elephant in the room. Just foam padding, and then we have the heart and brain and what, liver of this kit. I know it's poor, it's a PJ, but bear with me. I'm just excited to receive my stuff. So this is the microphone, guys. It's not sealed or anything, it's just kind of put in a plastic bag and wrapped gently and dropped inside. All the air bubbles in this bubble wrap has been popped already. By who, I don't know. I mean, seriously, see, there's nothing that you can pop. It's literally all gone. Okay. And this microphone is heavy. That's pretty heavy. I mean, to be honest, I've not held a condenser microphone for quite some time now. At least not anything that's this heavy. It has a pop filter built into it. So that's the reason why I'm not able to see the actual size of the condenser mic itself. But since I'm sitting in front of a very bright window, I can guess it's around an inch in diameter. But we'll probably come to know the spec later. And here's the model number of the Steinberg condenser microphone, STM01. So I'm going to keep this aside as well, but in a much safer and secure place. I think within the box, back in the box, is the safe bet for that. Now, time for the headphones. Again, not sealed or wrapped or anything. Okay, that's pretty lightweight, very light. Looks like 50 mm, 40 mm drivers. Yeah, doesn't look like they're 50 mm. Typical foam, not memory foam or anything. Plastic, completely made of plastic. Only the extenders are aluminum, but definitely not lockable. They just slide in and out. And there's this cable running right next to it. So, it's made in Taiwan, it says. But anyway, I don't think you should expect too much from it when it comes to durability. There's LNR indicators. Very weird font, actually. Doesn't even look like an L. If you can see this, it's supposed to be an L and an R. ST801 is the model. And how does it feel to wear? Yeah, I can't hear myself. So, and it's not too tight. It's okay, and it's comfortable. Everything looks good. Hope it sounds good enough for and serves the purpose. And the cable, there's a spec sheet in it. I wish I could read this, but sorry guys, can't. So okay, the quarter-inch extender is not a rotary type connector. It's just you just push it in and it locks, and then you pull it out and it removes. The sleeve is plastic. It is indeed gold plated, but I doubt if it's gonna last for long. Same thing with the EP connector as well. Okay, but how much could you ask for at a budget price, right? It's Steinberg, so should be good. All right, let me keep this in the box as well. And now for the real deal. The UR22C audio interface. Nervous. I hope this one doesn't have any sort of physical damages. No, that's a big no-no from my side. But this is from a different seller and different brand, different manufacturer, different country of origin, so I guess this is all right. There we go. There's nothing else in this. Ooh, look at this beauty. I love this black and gray finish. The tone that they have for all their Steinberg products, the Cubase, Nuendo, just love them. Look so professional and bold. All right. Yeah. So it is UR22C. Have not been cheated. Thank you, seller. So yep, we have at the rear we have the TRS balanced outs for your monitors, which I'll be hooking, which I'll be connecting to the JBL Nano K5s, which I have purchased separately. We have MIDI and MIDI outs. I don't have any use for them, but I'm sure, for many people it might be useful. And of course, we have the phantom power on and off switch over here. And on top of that, I think this is a security function feature that we have. This never made sense to me. I don't know how to use that. To me, it just looks like a hole. There's nothing in it actually. I can see through the entire cabinet from that hole. So if somebody knows why this is called a security Kensington lock feature and how does it help, please leave your comments. Leave your comments down below, and I'll be happy to read them out and learn something about these things. And then you have the USB-C connector, and of course the option to switch between the power. So I can tell this device to either draw power from the USB-C device or from the external power supply. But 5 volts DC is what it takes if it's an external power supply, which is not part of this package. So since it is 5 volts, I'm guessing it should be able to take in, they don't mention anything about amperes anywhere. If you could see, there's no mention about the amperes, neither here. So I guess any of your typical non-fast charging mobile chargers should be able to work, should be able to supply the required power for this, or even a typical USB 2 power port should be able to give you this power. So that's about the rear of UR22C. On the top, there's nothing, just the prints and of course the Steinberg logo. And on the front, we have a great new modification compared to the previous version that I've seen on other videos. The UR22MK2, I guess, if I'm not wrong. That one had the master out just next to this knob and exactly looking like this knob. So it was very easy to get confused. But this one is slightly bigger, and I know that this particular dial around it lights up in white this time, so that's a nice added flair to the aesthetics. We have the headphones out, and Uh, yeah, you have a dedicated button using which you can switch to mono monitoring. Uh, it helps you in multiple ways, in both while recording, in both situations, while recording and while monitoring or mixing and monitoring. It's very important to mix and monitor using mono reference at times. And we have the LED lights to indicate peak in the phantom power if it's on or off, and if it is drawing light power from the USB, then there's a separate light that glows and to indicate that the power is being drawn by the USB port. So here is the mix knob, which I can choose to balance between what I want, balance between the DAW output or the direct input, what I want to monitor. So this will be especially very helpful when I'm recording vocals and I want to avoid latencies while monitoring. And you have a high Z input on off button below in case we want to use any of this input to connect with your guitars or bass guitars or electric guitars or such. So that's great. And of course the last knobs are your typical gain controls. That's about it, guys. So this USB-C interface is going to be the hotline connecting between this device and your DAW PC or a laptop or a Mac. So one cable solution, the other two cables are for the monitors, and then you connect your input devices. So regarding the weight, it's heavy enough to let you know that this is serious. This means serious business. It's not a flimsy plastic or anything. The entire body is made of metal. You have nice rubber shoes. Rubber, I guess. Yeah, they seem to be rubber, and they're stuck well. They're pretty thick. They're not too slim, so they should do for a good air gap below. And the screws that you can see here also act as an opening, so I can literally see the circuit board inside from all these four wedges. I don't know if you can see, but I can literally see the circuit board, so I'm sure that also helps the ventilation of the electronics that's inside. And yeah, so that's it. So I have headphones and the microphone. Done. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for another video where I will be reviewing the entire setup, which is this Steinberg recording bundle along with the JBL Nano K5 reference monitors. Until then, see you. Have a good one, guys.